Velkommen til ARKcast. I denne episode kan du høre interview med kunstneren Stella Hamberg, hvor hun fortæller om sin skulptur, Tatù for no reason, der er en del af ARKENs samling. Stella Hamberg er en tysk kunstner født i 1975.
The title Tatù is, for me, it's a first name like Maria as well. It comes from the Mexican language, and it's named. It means armadillo, but it's not important for me that it means armadillo. It's just the sound of the word tattoo, which reminds at the tattoo you have on your skin. And so he's a Chinese actor and has these fancy colors in his face, and maybe you can see these colors or this makeup like a kind of tattoo. He plays a role, and the role is maybe a kind of a tattoo. So it's right that I sometimes I deal with symbols or analogies between the titles and the pictures, and more I think in the pieces the reliefs or the other objects than the titles from the figures. The figures are meant as first names. For me, it's like each other name. It's just an exotic name. Maybe you can take it like this, and it's very important for me that you have this personal touch to these figures, to switch from the reality into the image and say, no, it's a sculpture. Yes, it's a sculpture, but it's reality as like any other thing that surrounds you or any other people you're talking to, and that you just should have the spectator should have no fear or distance between the image and himself, and so I choose this kind of first names. I think I have to change the proportions. The heads are always a little bit bigger than usual, and these figures all are a little bit smaller than usual, and the hands and the feet are bigger than usual. But I need this to get them vivid. If I would make them photorealistic, they would be dead. It's not possible to make a photorealistic sculpture and say, oh, it's just a dann würde man sich einfach erschrecken. If it's photorealistic, it's stiff, and you have a look and say, oh, it's real. But that's not what I want. I want the people to look at it and know, it's an image, and but it makes something with me. It goes to me, and so you need to change the proportions and to change the surfaces as well. The clothes I model the clothes with very heavy tools, with kind of woods and cutgills and I have to hit the wet clay to get the structure, and it's not photorealistic. It's just an idea. It's an idea of the clothes, and it's a cut between the clothes the people wear and the people they are. So there's so much fear in the last years between many people and arts, because there's so much theoretics about the arts in the last years, and I think my sculptures are a kind of a statement to break down this walls and be personal again with art, be intimate.
Theory, so.
Not really against. No. I'm inside the theory as like any other artist as well, and art is theory as well, because we are human beings and we have to think about what we're doing, and you have to make decisions every day, and you I'm inside the theory and inside my time as any other artist as well, but I'm searching for a new way of understanding through images. I think it's good for artists or for arts to concentrate on on their profession again, and the profession is are the images and not the philosophy, and so not the journalism or something like that. That's my point of view, and so I think my profession are the images, and that's good. And I think we need images, and we don't need these overfloating and overboarding products of mass medias, and we don't need maybe this mass of papers lying around in exhibitions with small little black letters and have to read tons of informations, because I think art is not there for being informative. Arts are something different, and